Ladies and gentlemen, Steamboat Willie has finally entered public domain, much to the joy of the internet. But that leaves the question open. Why do we even have public domain from an economic perspective? Surely that just makes businesses weaker, right? Well, before we talk about the public domain, let's address why we have copyright. Copyrights and patents exist as incentives to inspire innovation. Without them, someone could just take my video and steal views for no price. Outrageous! And so, the expiration of copyright for businesses is the recognition that at some point, they just don't need the protection anymore. If it's such a problem to lose an integral brand after the amount of time copyright protection lasts for, you're a stagnation on artistic innovation and you get what you deserve. Alright, so what's so good about public domain? Why don't I show you? It's simple. I've just cut the cost of my video. It's only a time cost for me, but you look at a lot of old cartoons and you see this concept. They use public domain music. Most people can probably remember classical music in Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes. Heck, the very cartoon playing uses music that was in public domain at the time. It's free if you don't need anyone to compose it. The more items you have in public domain, the wider array of options you give entertainers to use to make their project, which leads to more art available for consumption. There's one more reason I'd like to touch on. Copyright has to expire eventually. The saying goes, there's nothing new under the sun. If you just keep letting copyright collect like dust, then creators have to walk on eggshells. And now you've created a system where there's risk in creating. Economic incentives to say, oh, I don't really want to create anything new. Furthermore, at some point, it is actually good to just let people retell old stories. Creating new copyrights with their unique versions of Steamboat Willie, perhaps even reinvigorating the movie marketplace with a new take. Just as Disney has retold public domain fairy tales in their past. Or they can make cheap horror movies, that's okay too. With all that said, the 2100s are going to be a wild time. Thanks to the internet, a lot of content that had great ideas, but awful execution, got very popular, and that content will be in public domain. It's just such a shame I won't be around to see it. Thanks for watching. I have been the Archduck.
Hi, I'm Mickey Mouse. Do you know why it took me an extra 20 years to get into public domain? Disney lobbied the government, and the YouTubers who complain won't lift a finger to solve the problem. Ha ha!